How's it going, guys? Dark here 59 back with a review, actually, not a let's play.
Upgrade
The
in
Covenant
progress.
War version 1.5 patch is out, and this video will explain everything that's new in it.
Location confirmed.
First off, as we can see showing on new units, such as the new Covenant Corvettes, as I'm bringing them in now.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
These are the designs for the new Corvette model unit for Covenant at War. For the Covenant side, obviously. These Corvettes you may know from the game Halo Reach, when they were first introduced properly, I think. So,
Reinforcements
so they added
available.
that into Covenant at War. They're basically just like Tartan cruisers.
Tartan cruiser
which is why
reporting.
they have the sound for it still.
Constructing unit.
And as you can see, one of the new things they've added
Awaiting
for
command.
Covenant
Vehicle in
is
production.
upgradable ships, which means you
Construction
can upgrade the
Awaiting your
weapons,
command.
the weapon systems
Unit in
or the shields
production.
on
Construction
certain
armed.
Covenant ships, such as
Choose
the
your
Corvettes here.
reinforcements.
Advancing.
As we bring in our other
Confirmed.
units, you can also see that Covenant ships now have hangars, which can bring out fighters, which I'm not sure if it's fair or not,
Cruiser
because the
here.
Covenant were tough enough as they already are.
Frequency
Now they
Construction
can
open.
upgrade
complete.
themselves,
Roger that.
so they are even stronger now. But the UNSC can counter
Construction
it, which we'll
complete.
get to them later.
Ready
in the
for
video.
action.
As you can see that you can still upgrade the Covenant ships,
Form up.
as well as the
Constructing
not
unit.
every Covenant ship can be upgraded.
Awaiting
All
orders.
of them except for the Covenant frigates and assault carriers can be upgraded.
Location confirmed.
And you can only upgrade them just a couple
copy.
of times as well.
Advancing.
Anyways, we'll
Construction
be sending
complete.
off our new upgraded ships into battle to see how they are. Another thing you may have noticed is new textures as well for units, which is quite good. Well, it looks better anyway. The Corvettes, as you can see, can clearly move
Reporting.
as
Confirmed.
fast as normal fighters, which is pretty fast for those ships. I don't know if that's good or not, but still. As I was saying with new textures, like these new engines here for this cruiser class ship that you're currently looking at is new, which does look quite good, I have to say. They still need, I think they still needed detail on that ship because it looks like it doesn't have any engines. Anyway, this is when our Corvettes reach their destination or are attacking, and this one is the one with increased
Construction
weapons,
complete.
which is why you can no, it's not increased shields. As you can see, it's able to withstand that barrage of missiles easily.
Choose your reinforcements.
Anyway, let's bring in the remainder of the Covenant ships to
Reinforcements
see
en
how
route.
they look in this new patch.
Reinforcements en
Right
route.
away. Moving
So
out.
this is one of each ship
Heading
on
out.
the Covenant side now. As you can see, the textures on the assault carrier does look quite good than before. Yeah, it does. As you can clearly have a look all around it, it's more detailed, and yeah, it's just mainly more detailed with the lights as well, and just how it looks. So yeah, that looks quite good. Frigate now. Not much differences to the frigate, but it was alright as it was, to be fair. Couple of extra lights at the bottom here. That's pretty much the only difference, but still, it does look quite alright.
Cannons armed.
As you can see, the Covenant destroyers
Vehicle in
is one
production.
of the is the last ship that you could upgrade, as well with the Corvettes and small cruisers. And you can only upgrade their weapons or shields. You can only choose between one or the other, so you can't upgrade both its weapons and shields. So
Cruiser here.
choose wisely. Small cruiser classes as well, you can upgrade them, weapons or shields, just like any other ship.
Construction complete.
A lot of fighters and bombers coming out of the Covenant ships as well. Anyway, this is how the Covenant destroyer looks like, which looks much more detailed, better than before as well. So yeah, that looks quite good. I do like the new designs of the Covenant ships. They really do look quite good. Yeah, as you can clearly see, there are quite a lot of fighters and bombers coming out of all the ships. I would say to limit them a bit more, because they are kind of overpowering the Covenant a bit. So if you are going to have hangars, just like limit the amount of fighters and bombers that can come out at once. Like in the original game, you can only have 2 fighters and a bomber squad out, and if they die they come back, so but they just released them all out. Anyway, what you just saw there is the in-game Slipspace ability, which is a new ability to Covenant ships. Not all Covenant ships as well. It basically teleports them, well, the function is that it teleports them to one side of the map for the other, but
Frequency
they really
open.
travel in
Moving
Slipspace,
out.
which is kind of like hyperspace.
Heading
So
out.
you can do that in game now. So they basically just go supersonic and appear at one destination.
Attacking.
You may have noticed also that when you use Slipspace, that it will drain the ship's shields to use it. So make sure
Enemy
you don't
space
actually
station has
appear
been
right
Roger
next
that.
to the space station,
Ball
because
out.
you'll lose the ships quite quickly. Like I said before, not all ships can Slipspace as well. I think pretty much only those ship classes can. The frigates and the assault carriers can't as well.
Let's move out.
Anyway, that's pretty much most of the new features for the Covenant side. Now, in a sec, we're going to take control of the UNSC and have a look at some of their new differences in this one, in version 1.5, aka the June patch. So when I'm upgrading or preparing myself, as you can clearly see that upgrading the space station is now on the left side,
Unit in
so I can still
production.
train units at the same time, which I
Constructing
think is
unit.
quite
At your
good.
command.
It allows you
Building
to still
under
be able to
construction.
fight
Nebulon B
even when you're
frigate
trying to
here.
upgrade your station, so that's actually a good feature. I don't know why they didn't include that in the original game.
Nebulon B frigate
Anyway, I'm calling in some of the new units while upgrading my
Choose
space
your
station at the same time.
reinforcements.
here. Coordinates
So while it's
received.
upgrading, let's call in these
Moving
new
to
units.
destination.
They do look exactly the same. I'm not sure if they're meant to or not,
Frigate
but this
reporting.
is the new heavy class ship. Ah, no, I could be. I'm sorry. Kind of looks the same as the as a unit in there already, but they actually look much more detailed, so I like them.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Upgrade complete.
So yeah, they both seem to have the same weapons, which is kind of odd. So I don't know what the difference
Our
is between
space
them,
station is under attack.
but apart from costs for some reason.
Choose your
Anyway,
reinforcements.
those are the only 2 new units.
Reinforcements
And what we're
en
bringing in
route.
is a new support feature, which is the UNSC Mac Cannon.
Enemy space
These
station
Mac
has been
cannons
upgraded.
are with the space stations that you were on in Halo 2 campaign. If you remember at the beginning of the campaign, you had to defend a space station. Well, this is it. This is the UNSC Mac Cannon station. You build it just like the hangars and turrets you can with the UNSC,
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements
and pretty much just
en
fires
route.
super concentrated Mac cannon, as we're about to see in a second. And that's what it looked like. It was kind of fast, so I will show it again. It can pierce through the shields of any Covenant ship and instantly destroy a hard point, which is quite powerful.
Reinforcements
But it does have a
available.
very long recharge time, so it kind of evens it out. As you can see, we're going to fire again soon on this Covenant destroyer. Yeah, so I like the new features that they added, such as the Mac Cannon. The UNSC is kind of more a defense faction, which is okay if they are trying to follow the story, or like, yeah, kind of like the story of Halo in space, because the UNSC is more defendable while the Covenant go out and destroy worlds. So UNSC is more of a defensive faction now, which is kind of good. The Mac cannons, also, before I forget, have a very long range. They can cover most of the map, not all of it, depending on where you put them.
Space station under attack.
And that's pretty much the new features of this mod. So, in conclusion, quite a good patch. I like what they have updated to it, and I can't wait for the next proper version. I like the new units, the new details they've added to all the old units, and all the new
Keep your eyes
features
open.
such as being able to upgrade your space station separately as to building units. I like that a lot, so I think that's going to make it easier to play the game.
Available.
Taking some hits.
So yep, quite good. I still don't understand the difference between the two UNSC ships. Not much other detailed textures to the UNSC ships, before I add. That's a destroyer going into Slipspace, that's what it looks like up
They're coming
close.
around.
And yeah, not much differences to the UNSC, apart from those new units. Anyway, thank you for watching. I am StarKev508, and check out my channel for Let's Plays for this soon. Bye.